Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. Ryan is going to share a quick intro demo of our Discovery Field Tech module. This is a small portion of our overall field service capabilities, and we look forward to sharing more. Now over to you, Ryan.
Hello everyone, this is Ryan from Discovery Solutions, and today we're going to run through our Discovery Ops Field Service module. So as you can see on the screen here, we actually have a calendar. This would be used for your field tech as he or she would log into their device, phone, tablet, laptop, and they'd see the upcoming jobs that they have on their calendar. So it can be used from a scheduling perspective as the dispatchers assign the jobs to various users. Currently, we're logged in as Joe Gretzky, who has a couple of jobs in the month of May, and we're most specifically going to be looking at this job for Cenovus in the Niton area. So as I look and I click through our service order jobs, so your tech has the opportunity to click in through the dashboard, off the calendar, or come over to the service orders list. So this list is locked out by employee, so they'd only be able to see his or her jobs, minimizing any confusion and ensuring clarity across your organization. So in this list, Joe has two jobs, one for Canadian Natural Resources and one for Cenovus, both out of the Grand Prairie warehouse, and we're going to be doing a cement head job on 9 5/8 casing. So that's what we'll be looking at inputting information today. So as a tech, Joe would come in, click on the service order, and that would take him to the information, or what we call the order information screen. Here, information passed over from the dispatcher, including the job number, of course, who's assigned a job. So you can assign multiple personnel to a single job, customer information, site contact, phone number, so that they can understand who they need to call and contact on their way up to do this work. Special instructions from the dispatch, and of course driving directions along with well information all come across from the dispatcher, making it easier, one source of truth for your field technicians so they can get prepared for the job. The next thing is the details tab. So this is the meat and potatoes, and this is where your tech is going to be entering information either during or post job to ensure that they bill your client appropriately. So in this demonstration, we're just going to do a simple one-day job, one ticket. Here you have the ability to put your start and end dates, your times, job summary. So this is where Joe, after he's completed his job, he's going to put in his description of work. So here he rigged up the head, pressure tested it, and did the cement job. And this will display on the field ticket, and you have unlimited text here, so they can put as much or little information as you want to cascade to the client, or for your internal references. So this is just the ticket editor information. The next, really, the most important part is the actual job information. So in this case, we've got Joe. He's defaulted this job. He's worked, let's say, 8 hours in this job itself. So you want to put in that hours. Price and all that stuff can be hidden, but it's defaulted for the employee. They won't be touching that field or changing that if your workflows dictate. The next thing here is we used a hose. We used one of those. That's great. But we also added a gate valve during this job that we didn't have on the original list from dispatch. All this information you're seeing here came over from the dispatcher, saving the tech keystrokes and ensuring the right information is set up from a baseline perspective. So you have your whole item master here from your warehouses, your typical charge rates or chargeable items, all that's pre-populated in the system. So your tech's not free typing anything in the system. So we're going to select that 2-inch gate valve and add that to the order. And we want to make sure we use one of those in this job. The next thing, of course, is the cement head rental. I have the ability to select whatever serial number. In this case, it's the second serial number from the list for that piece of equipment because we want to make sure we're tracking our utilization. We just have a day rate on this, so we'll charge it out as one unit at $500 a day. The last one here is a rig up charge. This is where you have flexibility in the system to put unique items, non-inventory type items. such as your inventory and equipment sections. So here's where I'm charging it $1,500 and 1 unit of those. So in this case, we'll put that on the list. We'll give this a quick save. We have a save button because we also have the ability to go offline. So the save button stores everything, all that information, so it can be synced once internet is restored and sent back to the system. So Joe's built out, the chargeable items for this job by simply searching and adding and updating a few fields within the details tab. And when he's ready to present this ticket to the customer, we have our digital field ticket that here is already pre-populated based on that information, the location, AFE code, site contact, and Joe can go over to our contact on site, Wayne, and get ourselves a nice little digital signature. So you present this to Wayne and have the opportunity to get his signature so that you can present this back to as a backup documentation for your eventual invoicing. Of course, it's extractable to PDF. So if your site contact is not available for signature, you can generate the PDF and send that to him or her later. Pull that over here for signature. So you have the option. Here we did the digital signature version. However, you could also print this off without a signature and get them to stamp and sign that separately as well, depending on your workflow.
Thank you, Ryan, for that brief overview of the Field Tech module within our Discovery Field Service ecosystem. This module has a multitude of other capabilities, including supervisor approval and invoicing, which we look forward to sharing with you later. Please reach out to us for more information and we'll be happy to walk you through how other service companies are optimizing their business.